Chest up, shoulders back. This is Revival Fitness, your home for gains and brains. And we're here continuing the general reaction videos. It is one of the matriarchs, I guess you could call her, of the online gym scene. It is LeanBeefPatty, and by talking about her, I will be summoning a legion of simps, as far as I can tell, so be sure to welcome them in the comments. We've got refreshments, we've got board games, it's a great time over here. But this woman is extremely popular, and I have this video of hers called "This is a Real Workout, It Sucks." And we're going to review it and see what her training's actually like. Does she actually know anything, or is she just another woman who gets a bunch of views because she can find ways to, put her ass in the frame and make it seem like that's not what she's doing, but it pretty clearly is. And on that note, if you want to get big and strong and get a physique that turns heads in the gym, and one day you can see a girl like LeanBeefPatty and sweep her off her feet, you should check out my programs down below. For novices and intermediates, everything you need to know about making serious gains in less time, not just exercises on a sheet. I break everything down for you, as well as the Body Composition Bible, Nutrition Guide, Build More Muscle, Lose More Fat, make your bulks and cuts as effective as they can possibly be, and stop spinning in circles. But let's sink our teeth into this beef. Oh, dad noise right off the bat.
Today is my least favorite day of the program that I'm doing right now.
One thing about this woman, man, she has an extremely good appeal in, like, the girl next door sense. Like, she's attractive, but she's not like a stereotypical baddie, like a typical Instagram model. That makes a lot of guys think that they can get her. They view her as attainable. She's got that kind of nerdy look with the glasses and everything.
Let's begin the process of this gosh awful workout.
Alright, she's really making these exacerbated noises. We haven't even done anything yet. Are you okay, Patty?
We're gonna do a little bit of warming up out here because the music's kind of loud inside there. If there's one thing I'll never understand is why most gyms have loud music.
I'll tell you what, I totally agree with that, man. I mean, I get it from the sense that they want there to be some ambient noise, but dude, these gyms now, they play this music so loud, if you don't have noise-canceling headphones of some capacity, you are essentially going to go deaf. Just to hear your own music, God forbid you want to listen to like a podcast or an audiobook, something that isn't really loud, you have to go deaf just to hear your own stuff. It's completely insane, man. I mean, some gyms play much better music. Like, if you go to more serious gyms, like hardcore gyms, they usually are going to be playing, like, some good rap or rock music, some metal, much better than, like, the typical LA shitness. They're going to be playing, like, the grocery store playlist a lot of the time. Even so, though, man, it's just too loud. You guys have got to stop. And if you have not already, check out my metal playlist. I made it public a number of days ago. It's in my community tab. I'll link it down below too, but I got all kinds of bangers too.
Because most people have their own music. Or if they're not wearing headphones, they would just like prefer, the inspiration of their thoughts. That's like literally every gym. I don't understand.
She puts a lot of sound effects on the back of these videos, man.
Hey, after spending about 5 straight minutes looking for the deadlift bar.
Alright, so her warm-up, at least in terms of just mobility, she just did some leg swings. Pretty uninspired leg swings, it seems like. I'm not sure if that's her usual warm-up routine. I do a very brief, but I would consider it very effective, just bodyweight warm-up routine every time I go to the gym. I don't think you have to do that. I'm in the habit now, though, and I've done it for so long. I'm like an old man with it. If I don't do that before I train, it probably would make no real difference, but I get spooked if I don't. It's just kind of comforting for me at this point. And it can help with imbalances and other things if you deal with that too. In that case, you better do that.
I found it. Extremely...
Oh, pants are coming off. Here we go. Oh, God. Are those tattoos on her lower thighs? What does that say? Hate this? Maybe that's just Sharpie. I hope those are not real tattoos.
Niche, specific, petty, whatever you want to call it, detail, but I wanted to deadlift with the deadlift bar, not just some other random bar.
Oh, is she a power lifter? She wants a deadlift bar specifically? The vast majority of people wouldn't even know what that means.
That's something not everyone knows about.
Right.
Usually don't deadlift with an Ohio, but it's That's all I got today.
And Ohio means the Rogue Ohio bar. It's a general power bar. Very good bar. Okay, she's loading on bumper plates. This is always a great debate. Do bumper plates actually weigh as much as their iron counterparts, even though they both say 45, 25, whatever? Do they actually weigh the same?
Ugh.
Patty, these dad noises... I mean, I don't know if this woman's a mom or anything, but my god, I would assume she's not much older than me. I wouldn't think she's anything beyond her early 30s at the absolute most. Are you in that much pain?
I hate platforms. I hate platforms.
Okay, is this like her gimmick? She just complains about things? Because it is kind of funny for what it's worth, but she's got the Jeffrey Dahmer specs on too. Does she dice people up? Yeah, she's got some nice thighs. I can see why her following has gotten pretty big. The gym bros do love their big thighs. What's the meme? Death by snoo snoo?
You want die like last men visit Amazonia?
What'd they die of?
Crushed pelvises.
Yes!
I fully support it.
Yep, I can already tell it's gonna be tough. Because the grip. Golly, I just need to stop complaining today.
You really do, Patty. It's getting egregious.
Okay, so unfortunately I don't have any chalk.
They got deadlift platforms. It looks like calibrated plates in the back too. No chalk. Wait, is she pulling hook grip?
I acquired some. It's liquid chalk, so oh my gosh, it's stuck.
I have never actually used liquid chalk myself. I do own some, but I've never opened it one time. If I do deadlift, any good gym will have chalk. I used to bring chalk with me to commercial gyms when I used to go to those. Thank God those days are over. Oh. That's probably what a lot of y'all are doing right now, watching her. Alright, so we're at 2 plates aside. Still a warm-up, I believe, so I'm not sure how much this woman deadlifts. She looks like she could be pretty strong, so I don't really have a guess, but I could see her pulling over 315 for sure. I don't know how tall this woman is. She might be, like, on the taller side for a woman. Like, I'm gonna guess 5'7", 5'8". Alright, we're at 250 probably, or at least 245. Her form is very good. Alright, she put that down pretty quickly. So, she's still in the warm-up process, it looks like. It seems like she's warming up very well. She's not doing tons and tons of reps. I've talked about in previous videos, man. I see people so-called warm up to insane degrees every time I go to the gym. Like, if they work up to, say, 315, doesn't matter what exercise, they'll do, like, 225 for 12. Then they'll do 255 for 8, 275 for 5, then they finally get to 315. You're totally exhausted by that point. You're not supposed to fatigue yourself during your warm-up sets. But that is somehow a very foreign concept. Alright, this is getting a little heavier for her. There we go.
Very important if you're using chalk at a gym that maybe is really aesthetic or doesn't love chalk. Clean your chalk.
Wow, that is, I'll tell you what, a lot of people don't do that, man. You'll go into some of these gyms, there is chalk on everything. It's in places you couldn't even conceive of it being. Oh, we're moving up, okay. Like I said, I can see 315 happening here. It looks like we're about to be at 280, 285 or so. Maybe she is doing hook grip. It's hard to tell from this angle, but if her raw grip is strong enough to double overhand this much weight, that is very impressive for a woman. Now that said, I'm looking at her forearms here. Her forearms are jacked. So maybe she can. Oh, okay. Got it off the ground. So you gotta pull up with more force. You gotta go up quicker, Patty. You gotta just yank it. There you go. Go for another one? Oh, here we go. Fast, 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 fast. Come on, come on, come on. There you go.
Okay, so...
Oh, I forgot to give the 2 most common powerlifter cues. One is stay tight, And of course, the second one is up! I don't know if she's gonna up the weight from here or if that's her top set. It seems like she's gonna go up, though.
I might take off 10 pounds or I might just not pause it. I just watched that video back and it looked like I didn't even pause it. It looked like I was just going super slow.
Oh, she meant to be pausing those reps.
Maybe I don't know what a pause is. I don't know, but I'm gonna just keep doing, wait, it's 5 sets. 5 sets is so many sets.
Oh, 5 sets of deadlift? Yeah, that is not easy.
I'm gonna do like as many more sets as I can with that weight.
Okay, so that was the pause, I take it? That little brief moment there? Yeah, it's hard to really tell that there's a pause happening here. It does seem like it's just slow.
Okay, that one was not paused. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, she's going through it. That's how it goes sometimes, man, when the weight feels heavier than you thought it would, or some days, you know, you're just not all there mentally focused or anything. A lot of days are gonna be like this, when you just have to get through it.
Well, well, well. I literally thought this was 275 on the bar. It is, in fact, after using a calculator,
Oh.
it is 285.
Yeah, see, she can't even do math. I mean, this is a mess. Oh, that lockout was a little hit or miss. I know. This is interesting. She's doing a full reset, like completely letting go of the bar and standing back up. I don't see that very often. I mean, can you even count this the same way as you would a general set, where the bar just hits the ground, then you rip it up again? Maybe that's what her program is calling for, but this is almost like just single reps with some brief rest in between. Oh, there we go. Okay, she got it.
And then we're gonna bench. Sometimes though, when my shoulder doesn't hurt, I like destroyed my shoulders, both of them, a couple years ago, so benching was not fun for a long while.
Patty should watch this video of mine going over all the aspects of shoulder pain when pressing, because there's a lot of them a lot of people don't consider, and how you can proactively manage it and fix it if you're dealing with it now. A lot of these reps have been pretty tough, rough on the lockout, but you do need a lot of training stamina and endurance, especially resistance training endurance, like a multiple sets of hard exercises. That can take some time to develop. So she's pushing through this very well.
And now, we put the weights away.
Good.
Whoa.
She's cleaning these things all off too, man. This is great gym etiquette. Hey, don't step in front of the camera, sir.
Time to bench. Perfect. Okay, now we're moving on to the bench.
You just said that.
But I'm going to do a little bit more shoulder mobility because my shoulders are ouchy boo-boo almost all the time. So, let's go.
Okay, she's doing the external rotation with the band. If you're gonna do this is the proper way to do so, not just holding a dumbbell and swinging it. A resistance band or a cable is much more apt.
Ah!
Dude, okay. Oh man, these noises. Okay, it looks like she's got the hooks kind of low for her arm length, but we'll see how much the bar has to raise once she unracks it. She might be able to raise it like one more notch.
2, count them, 2,
Marshmallows. Yeah, okay, she's gotta be around my age, because the whole SpongeBob thing just guides all of our senses of humor.
That's right. I'm saying the same jokes I said 2 weeks ago. Why?
Because you got no new material?
Because I can.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, again, her form is pretty solid on what we've seen so far. I'll tell you one thing about form, man, with women. I've worked as a trainer in person. I do as an online coach right now. And women, broadly speaking, there's a little double entendre there. I don't want to say they learn faster than guys, because some guys pick up on stuff very quickly too. But women just listen to what you tell them to do, man. Like, you say, hey, do this, they just do that. You know, they don't really question you. Guys, on the other hand, guys will question you, they'll start debating you. I mean, dude, I have guys that will pay for my advice, and then they'll sit there and try to argue with me and be like, well, actually, I think I should do this. And I'm like, dude, think whatever you want, but, like, are you gonna pay me, then argue with me? Not take the advice that you sought in the first place? But I suppose that's a guy thing in general.
I think now I need a little treat.
Oh, you got the intra-workout carbs, do you?
It's time for a little treat, a little mid-workout snack. And before any
This looks like grandma candy.
little snarling, complaining rats tell me I don't need a little treat, maybe you don't need a little treat, but I deserve one.
I think you got some of the wrapper on your treat there, Patty.
You know, you probably deserve one too. You just need to open your mind and allow yourself to have it.
Women love to just dance for absolutely no reason. Alright, she's moving this pretty easy. I wonder how much she can bench fully. She might be at the point where she's close to 200, 225. That bar is starting to tilt down on her right side a little bit more, it seems like. Right on this rep, it doesn't look too bad. There it goes. Ah, there you go, the classic final warm-up rep. You do a big long pause with it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, of course, right as I'm about to do my top set.
Alright, so now she's doing a voiceover, and I guess these are 45s, the big plates. So this looks like 155 pounds.
This is the first top set. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 5. This first one was with 155. And as you can see, it wasn't...
She's doing legit pauses. Her form is very buttoned up. She's not cheating.
But of course, I decided to go up to 160. Because I was like, bruh, this is like doable weight for you, so come on.
Oh,
Jeez!
There we
That
go.
third rep was tough.
Oh, she's going for more too.
But of course, I kept going.
Also, one thing to note here, guys. You see this? She has the safety arms, foreign concept to a ton of lifters for some reason. Look where they're set up. If she fails a rep, the bar is not going to be able to make contact with her head or her throat. She's going to be totally fine. You know how long that took her to do? Probably, I don't know, 15 seconds to set these to a decent height. And if you use the same rack and same equipment over and over as you're probably going to do in your gym, you can just note down which one to put it at. But still, I see videos all the time of people refusing to use the safeties, or they will squat or bench outside of the confines of the safeties and they get injured. The average gym IQ is so low that it's painful.
Oh my god!
Yep.
Okay, you notice there she didn't do as full of a pause, which is to be expected because, I mean, really, she probably should have racked it after the last rep that she did, especially if we're doing powerlifting. Bar's moving kind of slow. She might have to hip thrust this a little bit. Oh, she did get it. Oh boy. Oh, wow. That was very impressive, man. I would not have guessed she would have got that.
And they're supposed to be pause reps, but as you can see, some of them are more pause than
Right.
others.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, there's not really like a reason I did that. I'm just kind of like pausing at whim.
Well, the reason is because it's hard to do pauses. I mean, that's all it comes down to.
Okie dokie, continuing with accessories. Wha! Wha!
Okay, we got the dumbbell shoulder press here. Now there's a bunch of people in the background, too. Looks like a nice gym. 35 on here. She probably could lift more. Oh, there we go. Okay, range of motion is good. Yeah, she's pretty strong, man. Okay, you notice this too? She's got a steady breathing cadence. She's exhaling at the top of every rep.
Golly!
Man, a lot of these girls, they get in the gym and they will make faster progress than a lot of dudes. Because like I said earlier, they listen, right? They pay attention. Women aren't immune to getting bad information. Like, there's always going to be people that give bad advice. I'd say in recent years, holistically, it's gotten much better. Like, you're going to be exposed to generally better training info and typical fitness content. Fitness content used to basically be ruled by only IFBB pro bodybuilders. That has totally changed. I mean, a lot of people still will watch them, of course, but you have a lot of people now that push back against that. You know, they see anybody that's obviously taking a lot of gear, they're just like, oh, they don't know anything, they're stupid. They can't possibly give me good advice, which is patently not true. In the same vein, though, I do get the skepticism. She clearly knows how to train. I don't know if she wrote her own program or if she goes through somebody else. Man, you see these girls go in the gym now, dude. I mean, dude, they get really strong, especially at the lower body stuff, and they just make steady gains, man. And these girls will go through the bulking phase, and of course, there's body image problems with that, too. A lot of girls have eating disorders as well. But once they can kind of get past that, they go through the bulk, then they cut, and, you know, they just commit to the process and they do it. A lot of guys still don't want to do the process. She's got to stop with this spurgy thumbs up to the camera stuff. Shout out to old girl in the back here doing the TRX curls. Three sets of 10 with 45s. That's nothing to scoff at. Oh.
Someone brought their cute little dog.
Oh man, cute. Poor thing looks petrified.
It seems things.
He's got a bow tie too.
Final exercise, thank the Lord. Neutral grip pull down. Okay.
Oh, the pump cover's finally coming off in the final exercise.
I think it's 3 sets of 12.
So this is going to be the most viewed portion of this video for sure.
I'm just gonna see how it feels.
Yeah, she's got a good Christmas tree on the back. This woman's in very good shape. Her breathing is very good, man. She's consistent with it. She uses it in conjunction with the phases of each rep. A nice leg cross there.
Hi, baby.
This poor guy is terrified, man.
Last set. Last set of the workout.
Looks like we got the essays rolling in, and they're just staring directly at the camera.
Ah. Done. Time to check out this sick pump. I feel like it's actually not that sick right now, because that workout took actually forever.
I was about to say, she only did 4 exercises, but she was doing a lot of sets for the bench and the deadlift. You'll end up being in the gym for a while, man. I mean, you don't want to rush your rest periods in general. I'm somebody, too, I tend to get distracted. After the first few exercises, I get more fatigued. You know how it goes, right? You do a set, you'll start checking your phone, and you blink your eyes and like 10 minutes has gone by and you're like, oh, damn it. I think sometimes I should set a timer between sets. Aside from extremely heavy stuff, certain leg exercises, maybe 1 rep max attempts, after 5 minutes, I think you should be good to go in almost every scenario. Alright, let's take a look at this tattoo here. I mean, this is like a cool design. If you ask me, dude, tattoos at this point are so cliched and played out because everybody's got tattoos now, even if it's only a few. It's like, oh, what do you have? The Roman numeral somewhere? Girls love to have the flower on the shoulder. I'm gonna give you guys a big pro tip here. If you meet a girl that has the flower tattoo on the shoulder, whether it's just the beginning of the tattoo, small, large, whatever, run for your life. Those women are complete nutbags. I speak from experience more than once, but she does not have the no personality forearm tattoo, so that is good.
I feel like should be humongous. My erectors.
I mean, they look pretty sizable to me.
They should be pumped after those freaking deadlifts. Like it or not, this is the ideal male physique.
No, I mean, there's a lot of guys that would like this physique. Maybe minus right here and right here.
Little leg action. Obligatory.
You gotta get your quads in the frame better.
God. Downlighting. Always great for the body, not great for the mind, and not great for the face. Holy crap.
Yeah, she's right about that. Has this woman done powerlifting? I would assume she's not done bodybuilding, because probably would have heard about it by now, because bodybuilding's more glamorized. Yeah, she's very built, man. I mean, I would assume she's been lifting for a number of years at this point. Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Okay, and then of course, right on cue, my microphone dies again as I do a monologue. But here I'm just talking about the workout, like the power of the mind or something. There we go. But I would really appreciate it if you could like this video because it helps me out a lot.
Yeah, do that for my video.
Leave a silly comment below. Let me know something you'd like to see in the future, perhaps.
Yeah, do that with my video also.
Adios.
Oh god, man. Women are just so goofy. It's just out of control. Alright, so that was very good. She definitely knows how to train. If you want to get in direct contact with me, the best way to do so is on Patreon down below. You're also going to get lifetime access to my Discord server there. And if you are interested in applying for online coaching to really get this dialed in and tailored to your specific needs, you can do that down below as well. But this has been it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to send this to a friend that needs to see it. Check out my workout programs and the nutrition guide down below. Stop wasting time in the gym and in the kitchen and shock your past self in less time than you ever thought that you would need. And I will catch you guys next time.